Well, let's talk about this notion that news outlets that are critical of President Trump, the New York Times, the Washington Post, CNN, they may show up higher up on the search results as compared to, say, some non-biased news outlets or ones that are pro-Trump. Is this what's happening? Talk about the traffic, how traffic affects the search results.
Well, traffic probably affects search results. It's one of many factors that affect search results. But what we're not taking into account here is once something gets pushed higher in search results, let's say because of traffic, and it could be certain news sources, let's say, or certain candidates. Once that happens, then those high-ranking search results end up shifting opinions and voting preferences and behavior, and that in turn pushes those items up even higher in search results and so on. And we have this effect, which I call a digital bandwagon effect, which is extremely, extremely powerful and very dangerous. And the folks at Google, they know they have this power. We know that from recent leaks. The Zach Voorhees leak recently of 950 documents shows without doubt they know they have this power. If they're using it deliberately, they should be taken to task. If they're just allowing it to occur, in my opinion, that's even worse. That means the outcomes of our elections are being controlled by computer programs.
And I want to drill in a little more before we go. I know we don't have much time, but in late October 2016, I'm an undecided voter. I searched for health care. What do my search results look like? Late October 2016.
Well, if you were looking up healthcare, you'd probably get some positive things about, Hillary Clinton's plans for improving healthcare, things like that.
Okay.
Even in the massive amount of data I collected in 2018, I showed that in fact, on any topic at all, that basically center or center-left news sources were showing up higher in search results. So that's what people end up clicking on, and they end up seeing those stories.
And I want to put your website up here, mygoogleresearch.com. This is your website, but I do want to ask you ahead to 2020, late October 2020, Joe Biden and Donald Trump duking it out. What do the search results look like in the upcoming election?
It's not just the search results, the search suggestions people are going to get when they just start to type a search term. Those search suggestions are used to manipulate us. I have extensive data proving that without any doubt. And by the way, my scientific research meets the very highest standards of scientific integrity. It's rock solid research. And then you click and you get search results, and those search results in 2020, not just in October, but during most of that year leading up to the election, those search results are going to take people, for the most part, to websites that make Donald Trump's opponent look a lot better than Donald Trump. That shifts votes and opinions. We're talking about 15 million votes that big tech companies can shift in 2020 with no one knowing.
And 30 seconds, how do you fix this monopoly that Google has?
My approach is to set up monitoring systems. So far, I'm the only one in the world who's set these things up. I set up one in 2016 that was kind of modest, a much bigger system in 2018. 2020, I'm hoping that with the public support and the support of generous donors, I can set up a monstrously large monitoring system, and we'll see what these companies are showing people, and we will catch them in the act if they're showing biased material or if they are manipulating us.
All right, you've been doing this research for some time now. It shows up during the election cycles, of course. You're working at it all the time. MyGoogleResearch.com is the website. Dr. Robert Epstein, we appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you, sir.